Hello, boys and girls. Your math lesson today is going to be a little bit different, and I'm going to be reading this story to you. This book is called More or Less. And actually, it's not really a story. It's more like a book filled with questions about whether the groups of pictures have more or less than each other. So what you're going to have to do today, as you're watching this video, you're going to have to fill out a little paper. So before I start, you can hit pause, and I need you to make a paper that looks like this. Okay, you need to have the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on your paper, just like Miss Noble has. You also need to have 2 crayons ready. You need a blue and a pink. And if you don't have pink, you can use orange, and I'll explain why. Okay, so make sure your paper looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because you're going to answer the questions. Okay, so I'm going to get started, and I'll explain what you have to do on the first one. So this is called more or less. Okay, so here I have the number 1 to show you that this question is question number 1. Okay. So are there more fish here or more fish there? So what you have to do is look at my pictures. How many yellow fish are there? And how many blue and yellow fish are there? And which group has more? And I'm going to do this one with you so you know how to do the rest. If you look, Miss Noble put Post-it notes, okay? They're like a pinky orangey color. So if you think that this group has more, you're going to color a little box next to your number 1 in the pinky color. And if you think that the blue side has more, you're going to color a little blue color next to your number 1. So let's do the first one together. If I count 1, 2. Okay, so that side has 2. This side has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So which number means more, 7 or 2? I hope you said 7. So on my paper, next to my number 1, all I have to do is color a little bit of blue to show that the answer to number 1 is the blue side, right? Because 7 is greater than 2 or more than 2. And if you want to get very fancy, you can go ahead and write the number 7 to show that that's the answer you're choosing. Okay, so color it in to show which color you're choosing, and then write the number. And remember, as we go through this book, you can pause the video at any time as you do your work. Okay, this next one says, which building has fewer or less windows? Okay, that's what we're working on. Which building? So this is a house with 1, 2 windows. And this is a big skyscraper building in the city with 1,000 windows. Which one has less? And remember, next to your number 2, you're going to color in a little box or a little shade to show which color you think has less. And you can write that. If you want to choose this one for less, you can write a big number. If you choose this one for less, it's 2, right? 2 windows in that one. So go ahead, take your time, color in a little color next to your number 2 to show which one is less. Is it the pinky color or is it the blue color? Okay, let's see. Are there more elephants in the water or standing on the shore, which is another word for the ground, okay? So here are the elephants in the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here's the elephant on the shore, and there's 1. So which of these is more? So next to your number 3, you're going to choose which color shows more, and you're going to color the little box next to the number 3. And if you'd like, you can write the number that means more. Is it 5 or 1? Which one means more? Okay, remember, you can always pause as we go. Okay? Now, this one's a little bit different, and I can't wait to see how you guys do on this one, okay? It says, are there more puppies or more kittens? Or is the number just the same? I want you to think about what we do with our arms when we think the numbers are the same, and how can you draw a sign that looks like that? Let's count to make sure. 1, 2, 3 puppies. 1, 2, 3 kittens. So we call that something special, and I'm wondering if you remember, what do we do with our arms when the numbers are the same? And maybe you can draw something that looks like that. Okay. We're going to skip this one. All right, number 5. Which tree has more leaves? Now, we can't count because there's so many on both, right? But just by looking at these pictures, does the pinky orange one have more? Or does the blue one have more? And shade in next to the number 5, which color has more? And this is the last one. This one's a little silly, okay? This is number 6. It says, are there more than 20 candies? Go ahead and take a guess. So now's your chance to write down some crazy big number if you think there are more than 20 candies. And maybe Miss Noble will go ahead and count them all. And if anyone gets it right, you can get a special prize. Okay? All right, boys and girls. Remember, you can always go back and watch this again or pause as you go to make sure you're answering all the questions, numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, and I'd like you to bring this to the end of the day meeting today. See you soon. Bye-bye.